Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Corral and I'm a registered nurse attending the St. Petersburg College BSN program focusing on community health in East Tampa. The history of East Tampa involves constant revitalization and was originally founded by Spanish explorers in 1911. It's now home to the historic Ybor City, a diverse cultural community with well-known schools such as USF and the University of Tampa. East Tampa is in current need of revitalization and growth, preventative care, and the need to help people grow financially, academically, and overall as individuals to improve their families and culture. East Tampa is home to a larger portion of the low-income population of Tampa. The community structure, while maybe adequate, often provides more short-term resolutions versus long-term actions that will help change the cycle of this community. East Tampa is in need of positive social experiences that provide encouraging behaviors, especially for childhood development. The limited ability to focus on long-term allows for more short-term problems. Gaps in academic development with the poor and the wealthy is fully noted, which leads to long-term consequences and minimal solutions. Preventative care is needed in more ways than just health care. The available resources are often limited, often need revitalization and a larger share bucket that's focused on building academically, financially, and for the long term. Children who grow up in motivated environments often have an ability to prosper academically and financially into healthy adults. Lack of motivation, being stagnant, alters a child's perception of what is wanted in life. A person's environment as a child may be focused more on getting by versus saving and planning, depending on their environmental factors, guidance, and life preparedness that's given to them early in childhood. The population of East Tampa often focuses on helping families with children and the elderly achieve day-to-day goals and activities of daily living. However, the resources that are intended to help are often limited or require extensive wait lists. The area seems to focus more on capitalism of the low-income household rather than helping them grow overall, which will lead to better lifestyles for children growing into adulthood, ultimately breaking the cycle. The police presence in the East Tampa neighborhood, combined with poor food choices, lack of motivation, and stress factors, often cause delays in cognitive development, positive outlooks, and ability to overcome challenges. Mental health can lead to disabilities and suicide. Early sexual encounters due to less parental guidance also leads to poor decisions on behalf of children raising children. In indigenous neighborhoods, they are more likely to have deserts, poor food choices, and lack of parental guidance due to the financial strains that are often being suffered by young parents or elderly helping younger parents. This domino effect leads into obesity, diabetes, lack of education, poor prioritizing, and a significant risk of heart attack and stroke. The East Tampa area is known for having many community resources such as Lee Davis, which provides assistance with electric and rental fees, or Tampa Family Health that provides medical services including emergency dental. These resources often have strict access and are often seen on a first-come, first-served basis. Food pantry and deliveries to seniors often are available, yet are often limited. The awareness of the strict access and often lack of available resources that don't come with long waiting lists shines light to the importance of changing the cycle to focus more on financial stability and education, which will in turn focus on better choices, improved health, and less stress. Healthy People 2020 focuses on how to help low-income neighborhoods using goals and objectives. Family planning is essential to the better well-being of low-income communities and the focus of long-term outcomes versus short-term band-aids. This can be done by creating a support system that allows for safe choices, reduced stress, increased access to income, and changing the life cycle from short-term to long-term solutions. This can be achieved by educational and community-based programs that focus on the ability to grow and overcome challenges. Creating a role play that focuses on impact and changing the perception that has been known for many people since birth allows for a change in perception, the ability to make better choices, and the understanding that it's okay to ask for help. The multiple stress factors that are seen in low-income neighborhoods lead to diseases such as diabetes, which can have adverse consequences that can cause significant damage in a person's daily life. A person's time, motivating factors, and ability to focus on oneself and one's family can be significantly improved through education and planning, which will provide new surroundings and reasons to make the right choice, which often will lead to better long-term outcomes. The environmental resources in East Tampa include public assistance, which does help many people, but often comes with a long wait list, public schools that offer education and financial planning and assistance. It's home to many Bay Area hospitals that provide charity, access to shelters and transportation. Prescriptions are available at many locations such as Walmart, Publix, and charity pharmacies for a long cost, but also come with long waits, which can lead to long-term consequences. Revitalization is needed on the environmental resources in the East Tampa area. The East Tampa area is well known for its mayor, Mayor Bob Buckhorn, who is very active in the community, along with the local police department within East Tampa. Crime deterrence has been effective in this community, and many homes are being rebuilt. Community meetings are available, which discuss redevelopment, grants, and healthy markets. Many city leaders are focused on breaking the cycle, encouragement, which will lead to consistency and change. Based on my assessment of the East Tampa area, the community is in need of the following topics: young adult support, education, neighborhood enhancement, employment, elderly support, and criminal rehabilitation. Young adult parents need assistance with long-term planning due to insufficient income, heavy reliance on government help, reliance on family, which causes family strain, which is all connected to minimal education, that doesn't meet the needs of corporate America, which ultimately leads to long-term government support, which heavily impacts society. The East Tampa neighborhood is in need of enhancements that alter the perception to a positive view. Unsightly areas decrease motivation, and positive areas decrease crime and increase motivation to do well and care for others. A focus on education is needed in the East Tampa area and is often a want of many that have no guidance, and often includes complex processes which lead to decreased motivation and long-term consequences, such as low-income jobs. Employment opportunities in East Tampa often lead to public assistance, lack of career advancement, decreased motivation, increased stress, and an inability to cope with inflation. Elderly support is needed to achieve daily tasks such as meals, house chores, exercise, awareness in the community, and brings about positive environments. This will also significantly bring the community together, because helping others who have gone through life often alters a person's perception of what's important and what's priority. Criminal rehabilitation is needed to reduce the number of children without parents, stop the process of going to jail, increase available trades, which will reduce public housing needs and allow people to take care of their families for the long term. The cycle of life is a domino effect, positive or negative. If you build it, they will come. So bring positive things and positive outcomes will appear.